You just run a stop sign? I mean stoplight?
No, it was green, sir.
It was red.
I had to stop, and then the light turned green, and that's why we all went.
Alright, give me a second. Her pupils are really, really super small. Hey, just go up there and be like, hey, did he get your insurance card and registration card, and look at her eyes? Yeah, she just now put them on. She didn't have sunglasses on a minute ago.
I told her to take them off. I mean,
You mean do full sobriety on her? I mean, because she didn't have those sunglasses on until you pulled up.
And the sun ain't even out right here.
Miss Elliott, come here and talk to me for a minute. What I feel like we should do to cause less trouble for the people on the bus, you probably should call somebody and let them come get the people off the bus real quick. Because I'm going to run you through full sobriety test, okay? Yeah, this bus is not running right now.
okay.
So they're going to call somebody else come get everybody.
If you think that being falsely arrested can't happen to you, then you have to watch this video. This video shows my client being arrested for a DUI even though she was stone cold sober.
So go ahead and turn around for me.
Please don't put handcuffs on me.
I'm going to have to. So go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
going to take whatever's in the car.
This can and does happen to innocent people all across the country. Here you will see an egregious example of this happening as it plays out in real time on the officer's body cam. Why does this happen? What can be done to stop it? Will these officers be held accountable? Let's go through it together and maybe you can help me do something about this. But first, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Ridge Wallet. I've been telling you about Ridge Wallets for almost a year now. I have quite a few of them. They're awesome. This wallet has over 80,000 5-star reviews and each one comes with a lifetime warranty. You can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. Use ridge.com/TCRL and use my code TCRL at checkout and you'll get 10% off. But did you know they also make rings? You can get them in tungsten, titanium, or silicone. Now, I'm personally a fan of silicone rings because I spend a lot of time outdoors and in the gym. The Ridge silicone ring set is purpose-built to be comfortable and flexible for active, hardworking situations. Made from durable silicone, each ring is strong enough to hold its shape and withstand the challenges of everyday adventures. Each set includes a sturdy, waterproof travel case. Whether you lose your ring or you just lose 20 pounds, Ring has you covered. Each purchase of a Ridge ring comes with the option of 2 future exchanges for the same ring in the same or different size. Ring has you covered for life, basically. Plus, each purchase comes with a set of 2 rings. I got both black and olive silicone rings, and so far, I really love them. You can get either 6mm or 8mm width. I opted for 6. They're comfortable and really look great with the beveled edge and the color options. I also have the tungsten 24 karat gold band for special occasions. It's nice to have the option of switching things up. Check out all the different colors and options on Ring's website. Again, use my link at ridge.com/TCRL and then at checkout use my code TCRL and you'll get 10% off. Thanks again to Ridge for sponsoring this video and the channel. Now let's get back to the video.
You just run a stop sign? I mean stoplight?
No, it was green, sir.
It was red.
No, sir, my light was green because I pulled out right behind my bus.
Yeah, well, it was red because when we was getting ready to turn, our light was green, and we had to wait on your bus to get out of the middle of the road to go through it.
Oh, no.
Someone needs your license and the information to this bus, please.
My client, Yolanda Elliott, was a bus driver for the city of Bluefield, West Virginia. This is the same city featured in my recent video about the scary sign arrest of another client, Edgar Arrea. It will also be featured in another upcoming video about yet another client who had an off-duty police officer show up at his business and get in a gunfight. More on that later. Anyways, Mrs. Elliott is a completely innocent, hard-working, good person. She was a bus driver for the actual city that ended up arresting her. She had then, and still has, a CDL license to drive large buses and trucks. But little did she know that when she showed up for work that day on October 28th of 2022, she would be pulled over for driving a city bus, accused of running a red light, and then pulled out of her bus and forced to perform a bunch of circus tricks while the passenger of her bus watched.
Guys, I seen your hand go up and I was like...
Yeah, it was completely red.
What in the world?
Yeah, like the car in front of me tried to go, but they had to wait on you to get out of the middle of the intersection because our light was green.
Because that's that's why I seen my bus go, because we had just had the lights turned.
The bus might have been running it too. One in front of it. Might have been yellow.
Where's my license? And you don't have to bear with me. Okay, here it is. But yeah, my light was green. That's why I'd have never run a red light, especially right there.
I mean, it wasn't green. That's the thing. I mean, if it was green on the bridge, but when you went under it, it was completely red because it was our light was green, which means your light was red for a good 5 seconds. And because we had to wait on you to get out of the middle of the intersection before our bus came.
I was paying. I'm so sorry because I mean. The light turned green because we stopped at the red light. It was green. I mean, it was red when we were sitting there at the red light.
Yeah.
I had to stop, and then the light turned green, and that's why we all went.
All right, give me a second. Look at me real quick. Look out that way. Kind of like look out like this way. No, look right here. See that orange, that yellow Meineke sign? Mm-hmm. Look right there. Hold on. 215 or 216, 212. Right down here, real quick. Her pupils are really, really super small. She got back on a Yolanda Elliott. I mean, they think they're exempt from getting pulled over, but I mean, obviously, her light was completely green. Which means her light was red, and she went through the middle of the intersection. We had to wait on her to get out of the intersection before our line could even move.
Oh. Your Elliott subject is license 2 points.
Hey Siri, call control.
Calling control.
Foster County 911.
Hey, this is 16 from Bluefield.
Hey.
Hey, can I talk to our dispatcher, please?
Yeah, hang on just a second.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, this is Green over at Bluefield. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, can you can you run a triple I on that Yolanda Elliott for me, please? See if it's got anything on there, driving wise.
10-4. 10-4. Do you want her to give it back to you over the phone, or do you want her to
Yes.
give it to you over the radio?
Just over the phone.
All right.
Hey, just go up there and be like, hey, did he get your insurance card and registration card, and look at her eyes.
Alright, now go down to the name, put in the last name.
I don't know, she had sunglasses on when I walked up there.
Yeah. Yeah, she just now put them on. She didn't have sunglasses on a minute ago.
No, I told her to take them off. I mean, they look more constricted than mine.
Yeah, that's when I looked at his. I made him look the same direction she was looking, and his are about a half a size, almost to a whole size bigger than hers is, or hers was. She's got a speeding ticket.
What'd you stop her for?
She ran a fucking red light. We was sitting there, and there's a car in front of me, and then right before, our light turned green, and we couldn't pull out because she was coming through the middle of the intersection.
I just walked. Hell with that. Huh? He was like, shit, I just walked. Hell with that.
They probably got drugs on him.
Huh?
They probably got dope on him.
I mean, the way she was talking was kind of like slow.
You mean you feel sobriety on her? I mean, because she didn't have those sunglasses on until you pulled up. And
the sun ain't even out right here. It's back
and
here.
yeah, her pupils are more constricted than hers was.
Go ahead.
Look up a Yolanda Elliott in Cisco. See if we have anything for her.
Hey, Green.
Hey.
Stand by. She's got a lot of things on there, but nothing for traffic.
Alright, so no DUIs or nothing like that? Any drugs? Okay. Alrighty. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
She's got a long history. Nothing DUI wise.
Everybody's getting off the books.
I just ordered my food from McDonald's too.
Well, have Reese walk down there and get it for you.
No, like we live for Virginia one, so he'll be walking for a little while. Hey, she gets out on this side. She gets out on this side.
Bluefield 216, that's going to be a negative.
Copy. Miss Elliott, come here and talk to me for a minute. Why don't you turn and face this way for me, alright? Away from the sun.
Okay.
Alright? Do you take any kind of medication whatsoever?
I do.
What do you take?
Well,
I want you to be honest with me, okay? When I ask you this.
during the day, I don't take none.
Okay.
At nighttime, I take Ambien and I take Percocet.
Okay. So, how long ago since you took the Percocets? Be honest with me.
I'm trying to think. I took it about 8:30 last night.
8:30 last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not worried about anything y'all can do. I mean, y'all need to do or anything like that.
Well, this is the issue I'm having is when I come up and talk to you, pupils are really, really constricted. Okay?
I didn't sleep good last night.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Sleep has nothing to do with your pupil size, okay?
Okay.
All right. What I feel like we should do to cause less trouble for the people on the bus, you probably should call somebody and let them come get the people off the bus real quick, because I'm gonna run you through a sobriety test, okay?
Okay.
And then we're gonna go from there. All right.
You want me to call my boss?
Call somebody.
Okay.
Let them know you got a bus out here and you got to stop by the police. Well, what about this bus right here?
He's got to go. He's running another bus, so
Okay.
let me call my
All right,
boss.
so
And see.
make it pretty quick so we can get on the road with these tests, okay?
What's this going to take? Let me tell my boss.
It's just going to take just a little while. We're going to walk over here. We're going to do some tests on this line, okay? Yeah, the Percocets. She said. I doubt. Ma'am, I wouldn't get on that bus. Everybody's getting off of it.
I gotta go home.
Everybody's getting off the bus.
Why everybody's getting off?
This bus ain't running.
The bus ain't running right now.
They
Sorry.
just said the bus is not. They can't. We can't get on the bus.
Yeah, this bus is not running right now.
Okay.
So they're gonna call somebody else come get everybody.
For the other bus. Can advise up the bus?
Why the bus not running?
It just ain't running right now. There's some issues.
Watch out, stay on the road, guys.
Okay, my boss is coming with me.
Okay.
Is that your boss there?
Yeah.
You want to talk to him? You want to talk to him?
So he's coming.
All right,
so you
let's
tell
walk
me
over
what
here for a minute, okay? You got anything on you? In your pockets or anything?
No.
Anything in your other pockets? Turn your pocket
got-
inside pocket. Go. Oh, what's that?
Staple?
Okay, let me see what else you got in your pocket there. Alright, anything else in there? Nope. Stick it back in your pocket there.
And I got money in my other pocket. Hold on, I'll show you that.
You got your purse in there with you, or you could carry your purse with you?
No.
Okay. Got any of your property on this bus?
My lunch bag.
Okay. You got any medications inside of that lunch bag?
Yeah.
What kind of medications in there?
I got my B12 and my Proton.
Do you care if I take a look in it here in just a
No,
minute? Okay.
I don't need it.
All right. Let's walk over here on this line for me, okay?
Okay.
All right. You gonna be able to do field sobriety in those boots?
Whatever you need me to do. If I need to take them off, I can.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you can
I
walk
walk
in them,
in them
good.
all the time.
Okay. All right. That's what I want you to do, okay? Well, that's all right. Stand like there, okay? Put your feet together, hands down by your side for me, okay?
But
And just hands down by your side, just like this. All
I've
right.
never done a field sobriety test.
Never?
Never.
All right, well, there's a first for everything, okay?
Okay.
You can see the tip of this pen, right?
I can.
All right, I want you to watch the tip of that pen with just your eyes only. Don't move your head, okay?
Okay.
How you get to the man? You could have told me I would have got on Crimson Belt.
same thing, okay? Watch the tip of the pen, just your eyes only, don't move your head. Alright. Same thing, alright? Watch just the tip of this. I'm gonna make small circles in front of your face. I'm gonna come to the bridge of your nose, but I'm not gonna touch your nose, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so watch just the tip of that for me, okay?
Okay.
Can you normally cross your eyes? Can you cross your eyes as a kid?
Okay.
Yeah, like
I
cross
used to. I hadn't done it in a long time,
Alright,
but I used
alright.
to.
Well, just watch the tip of that for me,
Okay.
okay? Alright, one more time.
Okay.
Alright. Next thing I'm going to have you do, okay, is just another balance test, alright? Well, first off, I guess we can do it right here. It's pretty.
Black.
The modified Romberg. Yeah, we'll do it right here. We'll do the other test down there. Alright, so what I want you to do, take your hands out of your pockets, put your feet together for me. Alright? When I tell you to begin, alright, I'm going to tell you to tilt your head back. You're going to tilt your head all the way back, okay?
Okay.
When you tilt your head back, you're going to close your eyes. When you close your eyes, I'm going to tell you to begin. Alright, when I tell you to begin, I want you to estimate the passage of 30 seconds in your head.
Okay.
Alright, once you get to 30 seconds in your head, you're going to tilt your head back down and say stop. Alright? And that's going to be into that part of that test, okay?
Okay. Let me get it. Let me say this
go
again.
ahead. Yep.
I'm going to tilt my head back, assume 30 seconds. Tilt my head back, close my eyes, assume 30 seconds, then sit my head back up, open my eyes, and say stop.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so go ahead and tilt your head back and close your eyes. Yep.
Oh, no.
You can go ahead and take your sunglasses off. Alright, tilt your head back and close your eyes for me.
Okay.
All the way back. Go ahead and begin.
Stop.
Alright. How long was that?
I'm say 30 seconds.
Did you say 30 seconds? Alright, how'd you get to 30?
I counted.
How'd you count?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Alright, cool. Good deal. That was 37 seconds. Oh, you're good. You're fine.
Was I right on it?
Well, not right on it, but yeah, not right on it, but yeah.
Just to be nosy.
Alright. Next thing we'll have you do is called the finger to nose test, okay? Like I said, you're going to keep your feet together.
I heard about this one.
There you go. Well, what do you know about it? Kind of, sort of like that. You ain't going to put your arms out like an airplane, though. Alright, but what I want you to do, I want you to make a fist and turn your palms towards me, down just like this. There you go. Take your pointer fingers and stick them straight out to the ground. Alright, stand like that until I instruct you to do otherwise, okay?
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, it's kind of similar like the last test we done, okay? You're going to tilt your head back, and I'm going to have you close your eyes.
Okay.
Alright, when I instruct you to, imagine that the tip of my knuckle here is the tip of your nose, and obviously this is the tip of your finger, okay? Exactly like this. You're going to come up, if I tell you your right hand or your left hand, you're going to bring your right hand up, touch the tip of your nose, come back down immediately without me telling you to, okay? So if I say right hand, you'll come up, touch the tip of it, bring it straight back down without me telling you to.
Okay.
Alright.
Just say right hand and I touch my nose.
I'm going to explain it to you as we go through it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and tilt your head back and close your eyes for me.
Okay.
Tilt your head back a little bit more. There you go. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand. Right hand. Right hand. Left hand. Okay. All right. Come back down here for me. This is a little bit more flat right here. This side is. All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to put your, we're going to
Which way
just,
am I facing?
I don't like that line at all, actually, but no, I'm just looking at this line. All right, you can see the edge of this line right here, right?
It's a damn straight line, but anyway.
It's not the straightest line, but that's what we're going to go off of for right now. Okay. So what you're going to do, basically, is just keep your foot on the inside of that line, like that right there. I want you to put your left foot on that.
Left?
Yep, left foot on that line. I want you to put your right foot directly in front of your left foot in a heel-to-toe manner, and I want you to stand just like that. There you go, in a heel-to-toe. That's it. Keep your hands on by your side.
Which side? Which
Just
side of the
you're
line?
fine. Just stay on that
Okay.
line, okay? What I want you to do, stand like that until I tell you to do otherwise, okay?
Okay.
All right. I want you to watch me. All right.
I ain't had a balance like this in forever.
All right. You want to take your boots off? Maybe that's.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Okay. All right. What I want you to do, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on that line. I want you to turn. I want you to come back 9 heel-to-toe steps. Okay. I want you to count your steps out loud for me. And I want you to watch the line while you walk. It's going to look exactly like this: 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. Once you get to that 9th step, you're going to leave your foot on the line. You'll come back 9 heel-to-toe steps. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. I want you to turn in the same exact direction that I just turned, okay? Keep in mind, I want you to watch the line while you walk. Keep your hands down by your side. Count your steps out loud. Once you begin the test, don't stop until the test is completed. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
I think I do.
Go ahead, begin for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Fix arms up. Holding on to the side of her pants. Oh, Mrs. O toe steps offline on 8. All right. All right.
A heel.
Yeah. Is it? You want to get her personal items out of there? All right. So turn around and face this way for me, okay? You can stand right here and face this way. Face this way. Yep. All right, put your feet together, hands down by your side for me, okay? Next test I'm going to have you do is called the one-leg stand test, okay? What I want you to do, I want you to pick whichever foot you want to use. I want you to pick it up approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping your foot parallel with the ground, okay? It's going to look exactly like this. Do approximately 6 inches. Don't start until I tell you to.
Okay.
All right, it's going to approximately be 6 inches off the ground, parallel with the ground with your toe pointed out. I want you to look at the tip of your toe while you do this test, okay? I want you to count out loud for me, 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? Keep in mind, I want you to watch the elevated foot, count out loud for me, keep both hands down by your side, keep both legs straight, and don't stop the test until I say it's completed. Do you understand?
I think so.
All right.
You don't count. I'm just holding my leg out and you don't count. You just tell me to stop.
Yep, you just count out loud for me like I told you to,
I
okay?
count out loud?
Yep, like I told you to.
Okay.
All right, you ready to begin? Go ahead.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007,
Use his arms for balance.
1008, 1009,
Use his arms for balance, put his foot down.
1010, 1011,
Use his arms for balance.
1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020.
Okay. 20 seconds. I heard 30. All right. Would you walk over here with me real quick, okay? So what are you going to have in this bag? You got any of your medications in here? You care if my officer takes a look in there?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a bunch of junk in here.
All right, well, just lay that to the side and he'll go through it, okay?
Okay.
Just lay it to the side for me.
I'm about to freeze.
All right. So you said the last time you took the Percocets was at
Oh, it was
8:30?
last night, yeah.
You don't know when last night though.
Yeah, it was like about 8:30 last night. It was before I went to bed.
What time did you go to bed?
It was about 8:30.
What time? How long
But
did you
I
sleep?
didn't go to sleep. I was still awake at about...
You took the Ambien and didn't go to sleep?
No, I didn't go to sleep last night. I just couldn't go to sleep. I was tossing and turning.
Did you take any of it this morning?
No. No, I didn't take nothing this morning. I hadn't taken
You
nothing.
don't care if I look at you?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Why don't you do me a favor and just sit right here on this curb right here for me, okay?
Hey, I'm gonna come get you in a minute. I need you to drive Cliff's truck for me, my car.
You the boss man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is possibly going to jail for DUI.
Really?
Yeah. So she takes Ambien and Percocets, and she said she took the Percocets last night. She said she told me 8:30 first, and then she said that she couldn't. Basically, she was like around late last night. So I'm gonna talk to my sergeant and see what he wants to do. We're pretty short-staffed today, so there might be a chance that she gets to go home today. Oh, let me look. Oh, you're good. Come on. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There's a good chance that she might go home today, and she'll have a warrant for DUI. But I'm gonna see if she'll go do a blood draw at the hospital.
Okay.
We'll get her blood, and then we'll have that sent off to State Police Crime Lab. You're gonna be placed under arrest for DUI, okay?
Do what?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna give you an option. We can go to the hospital, and we can have a blood draw. You can consent to a blood draw.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead and do that.
I can do that.
Okay. All right. Cool
not
deal.
a problem.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You cannot. You have a job to drive people around for a living, right? You cannot take Percocets and Ambien and drive.
Then why did the doctor put it on my CDL?
The doctors do that. I don't know why they do that. It's not legal for you to drive. They should
At
tell
nighttime?
you should not drive, period, once you've taken that
For
medication.
how long?
It takes a while for that medication to come out of your system.
Yeah, because I just had my CDL done
Yeah.
last month.
Yeah. Did you do a drug test then?
Yeah, I
What'd
mean,
you-
I can show you my CDL. I have nothing to hide from y'all. I mean, I've never done
What come
drugs.
up on the drug test? Where'd you do the test at?
Dr. John, where did I do my CDL? CDL. What's his name? Princeton.
That's fine.
CDL. What did I do? Where did I, Doctor?
Drug test, physical. Did she do a
My
drug test?
physical? Neary.
Okay.
He done all of it,
Okay.
and
Well, you want to take your sunglasses off, put them in your pocket so they don't drop?
and he did every bit of it, and everything's listed on my CDL, and they had to get my family doctor to come back and sign off on it.
Yeah, well, they dropped the
and-
ball because you ain't supposed to take it and drive, okay? So go ahead and turn around for me.
Please don't put handcuffs on me.
I'm going to have to. All right, so go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
gonna take whatever's in the pocket.
So, what ended up happening? Well, they took her to a hospital where she underwent a blood alcohol test, and not surprisingly, she had no alcohol in her system. Nor did she have any level of an intoxicating substance in her system. The cops claimed that her taking certain prescribed medications and not being able to drive was just completely wrong. She had a CDL license at the time in accordance with her prescribed medications, and she still has a CDL and a physician's authorization for the same in accordance with her prescribed medications. Thus, the DUI charge was dismissed. She did just pay the ticket on the allegation that she ran through the red light, or at least the yellow light. The bus company apparently did have footage of her driving underneath the yellow light that was not released, but it's just a ticket and a small fine, which is how this should have been handled in the first place. Sadly, Yolanda lost her job as of the day of this incident just by virtue of these allegations, this arrest, even though the DUI allegations were bogus and later dismissed. There are real-world consequences for victims of false arrest, and we see that here. Mrs. Elliott lost her job that she loved for no reason other than a police officer had a hunch that turned out to be wrong. We have a Fourth Amendment to protect against that. Arrests require probable cause. Here, there may have been probable cause for a traffic violation, but what was the probable cause for a warrantless arrest for DUI? Running a yellow light or a red light isn't alone evidence of impairment. Sober people do it all the time. It's not the same as swerving or failing to stay in a lane, for instance. As a former DUI prosecutor, I was actually pretty impressed with Yolanda's performance in the field sobriety tests. I saw only one misstep, which is completely normal for sober people. I see no evidence at all in the field sobriety tests that she was intoxicated. The officer seems to have based his probable cause entirely on this hunch regarding her eyes being allegedly dilated. But contrary to what the officer says in the footage, she did have sunglasses on and just took them off during their conversation. Also contrary to what he says, it was a sunny day. You can see the sun's reflection on the bus in front of the police cruiser. The officer then acts as his own medical expert in erroneously concluding that Yolanda wasn't allowed to drive with certain prescription medications, and that was completely wrong. In any event, the officer had no basis for such a conclusion. Even after the arrest, Yolanda has renewed her CDL with her physician's approval for her to drive on her medications. In other words, she was completely innocent, yet she was arrested, yet she lost her job. Then, in typical fashion, the government just says, oh well, we'll just dismiss the charges. They don't even have to apologize. So I'd like to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Do you see any probable cause here indicating that Yolanda was intoxicated? Do you think that we should file a lawsuit here? Has this happened to you? I would really be interested in hearing from anyone else who lives in this same area with similar experiences? If so, this could help form the basis for a pattern or practice claim against the city here, if this has happened to other people. And if it can happen to somebody like Yolanda, it can happen to anybody. So please spread the footage. Please also subscribe and help the channel, and also at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com, so that we can continue to educate people about their constitutional rights and about civil rights violations occurring not just here in West Virginia, but across the country. Please also support our channel sponsors for supporting your constitutional rights. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about this video, or what, about whether you see things my way or you see them differently. Again, it wouldn't be the first time. I do appreciate your input. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it.